Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Barely Necessities. It's laughingplace.com's live discussion of Disney merchandise. I'm Rebecca Mosley, the site founder, and with me is the site manager, Rebecca Burbank. You're in your new setting. I'm so excited.
Yes, I am. Nothing cool on the green screen right now, but maybe next week. Who knows? It'll be behind me. I'll be like at a luau or something or underwater.
It's gonna be so much fun. Way too much fun. I'm gonna say a quick hi to Gio. Oh man, and that artwork that you have in the back, that is some of my favorite Disney parks creation. That line of merchandise, so loved it.
Those are actually puzzles that I glued. So yes, I really, really like it. I've been to all 6 of the Disney resorts around the world. And so the goal was to get puzzles for all of them. And I'm missing a couple.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I thought, okay, well, this starts my domestic journey. And I have Hong Kong as well. And that one's glued. So that might pop up on Barely Necessities in the coming weeks.
Nice. Speaking of global journeys, our very own Jeremiah Good is in Shanghai for the opening of Zootopia, and he's been sharing some fun merchandise pictures as well. I know that they've got some coverage on the site of the grand opening, and more footage is on its way. I see messages popping up in the back, but check this out. So much cute Duffy and Friends stuff over there.
Oh, yes, that's what Miss Stella Lou there. I don't want them to keep expanding their line of friends because it's too many to remember. But the most recent edition, actually, she debuted at Shanghai, and that's Lena Bell, and she's a fox, and she's a detective, and I love her so much.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, these are just way too precious, all of them. So Goodnamp is coming in and sharing. Got some She-Hulk and Ms. Marvel pins. Excellent. Very excited. Very excited to hear that. But wow, there's a lot we're going to be sharing today. So let's see. What do I have up here first? It's Lilly Pulitzer.
Yes, not something we typically talk about on Barely Necessities, but it is Shop Disney, and we're always on Shop Disney. And we've seen this pattern before, but it was a different color scheme. So this one, you've kind of got a nice dark blue background, and it's the same designs that we're used to of the castle park and the and Mickey and Minnie. But yeah, this is a really cute collection that dropped this week.
I love this hat.
Yeah,
so much.
It's really, really good. I think I like the dark light contrast. I think that works really well for me.
100%. And the hibiscus flowers here and the oranges. And then I like the Mickey that's featured here on the bill. I'm curious. I'm not terribly familiar with Lilly, so I don't know if every hat looks the same or if I have to pay attention like I do with Dooney, to placement.
Yeah.
But the way that this one is right here, I'm a big fan, and this is adorable too. I would totally. My friend Anita has purchased some of these, as I recall, and has spoken of the quality. So I have yet to add any Lilly to my own collection. The previous pattern, I think, because of the brighter background, was just too bold for me.
I think I would want it in like an accessory item, like if it was a pair of shorts and I had some other colors to help offset that. But yeah, this to me, like you're saying that this is a little more appealing to you. I think I would be a little more comfortable wearing like the full-on print with this instead of just an accessory.
Jumping to the parks, we've got some new Play in the Park collection that's popping up. You've got Mickey and Friends all over the place. This looks like a really fun collection, kind of similar to one that was kind of around last year, but this one has a little bit different attractions featured, I think.
Yes, and I think we've got both Walt Disney World and Disneyland, and it's Mickey and Friends having fun. I think this is a great contrast to the Brave New World collection. So if you now, unfortunately, these aren't dated, so you're not going to have that 2024. But if you didn't love the collection that launched a couple weeks ago, this is like the perfect balance to that. And you still can celebrate whichever of the resorts is your favorite.
That's so cute. Okay, these are adorable. Gio's hoping that Duffy and Friends comes back to the States. Got a niece to spell. I can see that. Look, there you go. Living our best park life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
And
man,
it's kind of retro too. It
yeah.
feels a little bit older than so I feel like the Brave New World collection also has a retro feel, like to the 90s. And
Hmm.
this is like taking it back to like the 50s and 60s. So
Totally agree. It reminds me very much of what they're calling, I want to say, the Disney Classics holiday collection that we've got right now, where
okay, yes.
the
Yes.
that looks like it could be a gift wrap, a classic gift wrap that, my grandparents maybe would have had, kind of thing. I like this shirt with the Magic Kingdom and then the various lands on it. And then you've
Mhm.
got Epcot and its new areas, I want to say they call them neighborhoods of
Okay. Oh,
World
yes.
Nature, World Celebration, all that kind of thing. So yeah. And Minnie has a bubble wand.
I know.
Mickey has
It's so cute. So yeah, the characters are taking a day to enjoy the parks. Everybody wants to have fun at the Disney
Sorry,
parks.
I'm totally gushing over this stuff,
No,
but
it's great. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to talk merchandise.
oh, and the Loungefly here has classic Mickey Mouse ears as the zipper pull accent
Mhm.
on it. Oh yeah, you've got Goofy carrying around a lot of snacks. Mickey looks terrified in that teacup there with Minnie. He is.
Because she wants to have a good time and he's like, "No, I gotta take it slow." She's like, "I like to spin around."
Yeah, okay. Meanwhile, Donald in the rocket jet having a good time.
Mhm.
Mickey rocket jet having a good time. But yeah, no, the teacup apparently is a little much for our
Or Mickey
leader of the
Mouse.
club. Aw.
Yeah, it's cute. I like that she still has her polka dot dress, but it's definitely a different aesthetic than we're used to.
Stella coming in and saying, love the zipper pull. Totally agree. Those mouse ears are super cute. Now, Minnie here, she's holding a Dole Whip, whereas Mickey had an autograph book. So they both have the best vacation ever shirts. So those are, they can be matchy, cute, adorable little couple, but they've got little different accessories there in their hand. Ooh, a nice rain jacket
I
as
like
well.
that.
So it's a really broad variety of items now under this new collection, even baby stuff.
I know. It's perfect. The whole family can have fun with this collection.
There you go. Oh, and this is for Becca, a
Yep.
puzzle. They've
Yeah,
got a
and
puzzle.
they're like 4 different sizes, I believe. So you
That's
really
great.
so everybody can puzzle.
So, okay, so not only is it 4 different puzzles, but you're gonna have a variety of challenges, right? Because you've got
Mhm.
1,000 piece, which that's my limit. I don't I typically am like, I will not buy a 1,000-piece puzzle. That's more than I'm willing to commit to. But you've also got a 750, a 500, and a 300. So
Mhm.
a nice little variety of puzzles. Geo's excited about the puzzles too. Yep, excited about those puzzles. Oh, so there you go. That's the new Play in the Park collection. It's over there on Shop Disney. Also, I'm assuming you can find it within the parks as
I
well.
would
So keep
think
an
so.
eye out for it when you're visiting Disney World and Disneyland, because they're a little bit different um, from the park perspective, because they want to celebrate whichever park you're in. Let's see. Next up, we've got a date night collection from Loungefly.
Yes, so this is coming soon. It's not here yet, but it'll be here in January. And I this is interesting. We're kind of going with that retro thing again. I really like these ears. I brought a pair that I have from Loungefly, similar style. So this was something that was given to me over the summer. This is part of the Disney 100 collection. So we've talked about these before, but my favorite feature is the removable bow. And so the ears that Rebecca had on the screen a moment ago, those also have a removable bow. So you can really go for the Minnie Mouse or the Mickey Mouse. And these are very comfortable. I think
Mhm.
these are probably, I haven't worn them in the parks, but in terms of like just putting them on, how they fit, these are some of my favorite ears. So Loungefly, who knew? They've got really good ears. So that's that from me. But yes, I like these records that are on there. Kind of
And
like
the thing with the Loungefly ears is that they tend to be a bit more full, a little bit
mhm.
thicker. So the weight of the ears is a more nicely balanced on your head as well. One of the things that caught my eye when I was looking through this collection is the Loungefly backpack. It has a lenticular screen so
Yes.
that it transforms between this intermission image or the swans, the heart-shaped swans. So it's got a little bit of a dynamic nature to it. The interior has that, like Becca says, that 50s diner. So the pink and white squares, some popcorn, ice cream. Feels very ice cream parlor.
Yes.
Soda shop, ice cream parlor. Nice.
Which was kind of a place to go for dates, right? Wasn't that, or isn't that at least what we think of? We're like, oh, where did you go for your date in the 1950s? Well, we went to the diner, got a soda.
Exactly. We went to the diner in our poodle skirt and had our roller skating waitresses. That's our vision of what it was like to go on a date night back then, for sure. Yeah, and for me, it's funny because a lot of my date nights with my husband in Florida was we would go to Beaches and Cream, and it
yes,
and it had a very similar feel to this before the recent revision. So it had that pink, the same color scheme, right?
Yes.
The pastel pink, the pastel green, the checkers, the oversized sundaes. So yeah, this feels very much to me like the classic Beaches and Cream line is where my brain went when I saw this Mickey and Minnie Loungefly date night. So you can find out all the details on that in Becca's write-up that we'll have listed below. The bow that she mentioned with the detachable bow. There was a jersey. Oh yeah, this is so cute.
I've not tried any of their apparel, but it seems to be very popular. And I like that these are oversized in terms of like how long they are. Sometimes really just want a big, like comfortable hoodie to wear. So they have this. They do have this as very inclusive sizing. I don't remember right now what the ranges are, but yeah. So it's oversized, but then it also you have it for a variety of sizes.
Yeah, for sure. And another kind of classic product that this reminds me of is when Disney released the Rockin' Around the Mouse album, which I'm sure you can find on streaming services. It was when Mickey and friends kind of recorded various songs in the style of that sock hop.
Oh, sure.
Type music. Oh, how sweet are they sitting there sharing a soda?
So you can see them on their date.
Aww. Yeah.
So this collection is launching in January. Everything is on the Loungefly site, but you cannot order it yet. You can, however, ask to be notified when it becomes available. So what's nice is that the links are there. So, or you can save, like you can bookmark the page and go back and check as frequently as you'd like, but you can see everything on their website.
Now, recently over on Twitter, our friends at BoxLunch reminded everyone that they have books. You may not have remembered that they have books. And Becca, you're sharing a few of those books right now in a roundup on the site.
Yes. Yeah, we found some little golden books, which I know that some of the holiday stuff is over right now, but this is a great gift to give anytime, right? I grew up with little golden books. I love that they're still making them and that these are now geared towards like the next generation and stories that I absolutely love. So we've got a lot of Disney options right now on the BoxLunch website. And yeah, as Rebecca was saying, that's so cool that they recently featured that on their Twitter account. We got Miles Morales. Gotta love him for Spider-Man. And then we were looking at some of the classic Disney. They also have Star Wars books. And then, I like this I Am series. So these are kind of like professions or characters, like an in-depth look at the character instead of perhaps the classic story. So we've got some fun there as well.
And they're even using these little golden book series to kind of reach into nostalgia, much as we've seen with the Little Peoples that you have, where you'll have the nostalgia, but then they're offering it with the cast of The Office. Similarly, Lego, right? They're now doing much more like adult related. So Gio points out that a little there's a little alien book, an ABC book coming out soon. I think that's also a little golden book title. I can't recall for sure. I think, but I think that was also a little golden book coming out. I know, I'm pretty sure this is the same line that previously has done Die Hard, and really focusing on kind of that Christmas angle for the title. But yeah, lots of the neat thing about where little golden books have gone, as Becca said, was the I Am Pilot or I Am Belle. They're kind of taking the familiar narratives and just giving you a little different view on it, a little different facet. It's not a simple retelling of the stories that, you know, we've heard so many times. Also want to remind you, Box Lunch, you can buy your item. You can find out if it's available in your local store. For example, right here, you can see Sun Valley Shopping Center. It shows that the Disney Snowflake mini backpack, we talked about it a few weeks ago because Box Lunch was kind enough to send us one. It's available in stock, so you can buy it at your and know that it'll be there waiting for you. It says ready for pickup in 3 to 4 hours. So you can, you know that you have that purchase, even if you aren't currently at a point where you're heading out to the mall. You'll know it. You've got it locked up, so you don't have to worry about it. And as we're getting to that deadline of shipping, you can not have to be concerned about whether or not your item will arrive in time. You can have it very clearly outlined here on the Box Lunch website. From Loungefly, Becca, we've got Valentine. I know it's Valentine's focus already.
Right.
Shove us into February, Becca.
Yes, we're just blazing right past the winter holiday. Well, I guess this is still a winter holiday, isn't it? Because February is right there in the middle of winter. So this is an Entertainment Earth exclusive, and I think this is a cute take on the traditional chocolate box. I like that the front opens so you see the chocolates, but then this does actually work like a regular crossbody bag. So it does have the zipper to open. And Stitch and Angel, I think that's a cute one to highlight. It's great because you could give this to someone who's a sweetheart, but you could also give it to a friend, or like there's a friendship element to it that you don't get with all of the with all of the couples, I guess. So I really like that.
And the chocolate art inside is very sweet. The way that they've got hibiscus or angel's face or kind of Lilo and Stitch tropical palms on the various little chocolate art within that little flap there to really represent the chocolate box. It's a rather sweet and adorable, and like I say, we haven't even gotten to Christmas yet, and already I know Valentine's on the brain. Valentine's here. This is an exclusive from Entertainment Earth, so be sure to check out the link below. As always, want to make sure we remind you that the links that you see here are oftentimes affiliate links, which means we do receive a commission on the purchases you make through us, and we appreciate your support. And then at times, some of these companies do provide us with review materials, and we do make sure to let you know when we've received something, because as Disney fans, we purchase a lot of Disney stuff, but sometimes as reporters, as I don't want to say reporter, but as people who talk about it, we also get some Disney stuff too. So we try to make sure we let you know where the line has been on that. Moving over to Beast Kingdom, Becca, that's a big sale going on.
Yes, it's the end of the year, so they have up to 35% off their Disney. Well, not just Disney, but we're focusing on Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, the collectibles that are in stock. So if you get this set, you get all 6 of the characters, and then you also get Boo's Door as a little bonus. So there's some fun there. We've reviewed a few of their items that have been sent to us. I don't have anything in front of me right now, but I really like the painting and the colors that they use. Everything that I've looked at has been very detailed, and they have it has a really nice weight to it. They don't smell or anything. They're substantial. You don't feel like you're going to break them. So that's always a good thing. Yeah, we got a piggy bank here that's Rex. I love Rex. He's probably the closest to my my own personal anxiety is Rex, so it's just so he's I relate to that character.
And I love there's this wide variety of items over there at Entertainment Earth. I mean, you've got, collectible figures, you've got Indy's whip. One of the items that you highlighted, Becca, that caught my eye, let me see if I can pop it up real quick, was this Captain America figure from
Mhm.
Infinity Saga, because not only can you like swap out his goggles,
Mhm.
but it even comes with the Star Spangled suit, so you can have
You
like, you
can
know,
give
that
it.
super patriotic Captain America. Because the figures that they offer in many cases are these ones where you can swap out the hands
Mhm.
or other accessories. So it's a really a dynamic piece to present in your house. It's not going to always look the exact same all the time unless you want it to, right? You
Right.
can have some kind of stylized fun fun with it. But this collection that you've gathered sparked me to go over there and kind of do a little bit of poking around myself, because there was some fun stuff. So I ended up, Becca, not only looking at the items like you're seeing here, these are all the ones that Becca pulled, but I actually grabbed a couple myself, so I want to
Perfect.
show those.
Perfect,
So
because they're yes.
they've got a Lucky the Rabbit statue over there, Disney from UNESCO. There's a Bo Katan 3 3/4 action fig, $2.99
Yes.
on that.
Yes.
So that's one of those deeply discounted
Yes.
items in their sale. And then they even have some Animaniacs, which I'm partial
Mhm.
to. So just wanted
Yes.
to let you know.
No, that's fine.
Look,
Yeah, this is we're looking at Entertainment Earth, and their discounts are up to 85% off in-stock items, and so it's the last minute, Christmas or last minute gift sale, and yeah, like Rebecca was saying, we saw like $3 for some items. So some of these collectibles that have been around for a while that maybe haven't haven't sold as well, and you've had your eye on, now's the perfect time to get them. So,
I
yeah,
jumped from one sale to the next.
that's
Thank you for
okay.
mentioning. No, thank you for being sure to clarify that. The items that I was showing later, those are the from the entertainment up to 85% off, and that link will be below. So not only does Beast Kingdoms have that sale happening, but then we've
Mhm.
also got that Entertainment Earth deep discount sale. Both of
Yes.
those links will be below. And thank you for noticing that I had blended
No, it's
one
okay.
big sale over to the other.
There's well, I put 2 sales back to back, so there's so much to look at.
Our Trisha Kennedy has gathered up a variety of DIY projects that Disney parks have featured over the years. And so if you are looking for kind of the more homemade
Mhm.
type of gift, she's gathered up a few there. You could the directions for how to make a Mickey holiday pom pom wreath, a Disney snowflake that shows you fold the paper until it's like this, and then when you cut along the lines here, you'll end up with a really pretty little Mickey Mouse snowflake. And I totally meant to grab some of my snowflakes that I've created like this. I have a little file
Aw.
folder, because as I make them, I then put them in a file. So I'll have to show them next
Yes.
week
Yes.
when we're here. Oh, if we're here next week, next time we're here, we'll have to
That
be
that
sure.
we can have an after Christmas, celebration.
We'll have to be sure to showcase those at that time. And Doobie claims to be very good at DIY.
I love this because if you are looking for like a very last minute gift, this is something that you can easily get all of the accessories and supplies that you need, probably at the local craft store, at Walmart, at Target, maybe even some stuff at the grocery store. And then it's also a fun project to work on, like if you have kids coming over, or even if you're with friends and you're like, what are we going to do for the holidays? You can make Mickey wreaths. So this is such a great idea. And there's I mean, we're only talking about a few things here, but I think there's probably like 10 or 15 different ideas that are in the article. So lots to check out.
Yep. And along with just maybe for your own home, right? You're having
Yes.
people over, just want to add a little bit of Disney flair to your own decor or environment. And it's got some helpful DIY tips there as well. So that'll be linked. Okay, Becca, it's time to talk about our friends over at Roosevelt.
Yes, and they made it on the Gift the Galaxy this week, so that just makes sense. We did talk about this last week, but they did send us a shirt, so I thought I will show you that. This yes, for review purposes, for or editorial purposes, this is their new Borland Flex flannels with the Star Wars on there, and we went with the Return of the Flannel, which is Return of the Jedi. Wait, I'm sorry, my camera. There we go. This one's got the lightsaber. There's nothing. The back is just the under the collar, we don't have a fun design, but we do have a nice green background here. These are super, super comfortable. There's a little bit of stretch to them. They're easy to wash and maintain and take care of. I'm trying to find a good spot here, but have you seen the commercials? They've been doing commercials. I've been seeing their commercials on Pluto TV and online as well. And
I haven't yet.
They have like 4 guys talking and coming out with these outrageous stories, and they're all wearing like these shirts and just talking about how great the things are that they're doing, or how they like, tackled a bear or something like that. And they're like Roosevelt's Orland Flex flannels with a little stretch. So It's a very, very fun, very fun commercials. But I do really like the flannels. And then they also sent us all of the koozies.
Oh!
So I did not know that. I knew we were getting the shirt. I did not know we were getting the koozies.
Oh, those were cool.
And Mike C, I know we sent some stuff to Mike C, so you might see this stuff pop up on his channel, or on not his channel, but his show. Yeah. And then I went ahead and I pulled one out. So this is the Leia.
Oh, nice.
See, and then I've got another one here with the a trooper, so like a stormtrooper.
Cool.
I'm pleasantly surprised at how snug these are.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not doing a great job of showing you here, but
you're fine.
They lay quite flat. They're little cushiony. And then that's what the bottom will look like. But it was surprisingly snug. When
for her winter grind coffee stout. That sounds really good.
Oh, yes. From a local brewery here in Springfield, Missouri. Yes. And I had opened it and had some yesterday. I didn't finish it because,
yeah, I hear you.
But yeah. And
by the way, I'm taking suggestions on peppermint stouts. If anyone out there is a stout drinker, I had an amazing candy cane stout at Knott's Berry Farm last year, and I'm in a desperate pursuit of that flavor palette again. I haven't been able to find it. So
I don't know that. No, that's not true. I have had peppermint stout, but it's been a long time. I am a fan of those dark, rich flavors, so that's very much up my alley. You'll have to let me know what you find.
I will. By the way, Gio, it'll be once we get our YouTube hit count up to paging Mr. Morrow. We're not quite there yet, but one hopes.
No, but I do think we should have just like a fun stream where everybody just shows up in their Roosevelts and
that's for sure.
like we just talk. Everybody picks their favorite shirt and talks about why they love it.
There you go. We could just have an all Roosevelt's love event. Did we have some Pixar?
We do. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They had
this one is so popular. It's sold out so fast.
Yes. So thank you to Roosevelt's for honoring my request for doors. I did ask for this one. I'm sorry to all of you. Kyle and I can both wear it, so that's a good thing. These are my favorite Roosevelt's items is the performance hoodies. There's no pocket on the front, but they are so comfortable. They have the little Teddy logo there. There were 4 Pixar designs. 2 of them sold out, but they do have the notify me when available. And then there are 2 more that are still available. So this is the doors that you cannot get in any sizes. And the other one was the aliens. That one sold out as well. But we've got, you can see, I'll eventually learn how to use the camera. We've got Boo, and then we had Mike. I saw him somewhere over here. I'm going in the wrong direction. Sully and Mike.
We have to remember to set your camera to mirror because that's more natural.
That's more. There you go. Yes.
So so note to self and to the universe.
And then the monster from the opening credits. And finally, I will show you the last thing they sent me.
And before you do, don't get disappointed that we are saying it's sold out because many times with these designs, they're due restocks. So be sure to hit that notify me when available, or we do our part here at Laughing Place to try and also notify you when those restocks do occur. So, and if we have any kind of heads up that we can, give people a heads up to expect it, we do that as well. So, just wanting to put that out there if you are trying to track some of these down.
Yes. Rebecca's absolutely right. I have seen them restock stuff stuff. I have received emails from things that I've requested to know more about. Their hats. They've done Disney, Marvel, Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars. So they're expanding their hat line. So you get these cool little designs under the brim there. And then they have regular and sloped crowns. This is a regular crown. We've got nice embroidery on here, like flat little bill, and too big for me right now, but it's the snapback, so you can absolutely adjust the sizing. They're very comfortable. I like them quite a lot. So yes, we have been we are wealthy in Roosevelt's right now. So thank you to those guys for sending us this stuff. And I will say I do absolutely love this, not just because I have product to review. I love the hoodies. You cannot go wrong with the hoodies.
I keep thinking about picking one up. I might have to do that. Okay.
Yes, my favorite.
We're moving into the world of Star Wars, and that means Gift the Galaxy Week 9. This is a really fascinating list because it's a wide gamut of items. You have Lennox ornaments like this adorable Ewok. Okay, now tell me, does this not look like Ben's dog Dory? Dory was an Ewok, because it's exactly what I saw. Ben is our CEO here, so I immediately saw this face is as adorable as Dory. The eyes, I think, especially, but and the detail on the back with the golden snowflakes and the trees is so pretty. If you're looking at Lennox ornaments, there's actually a variety of them. They're just focusing specifically on that Ewok ornament. I meant to we actually own this lunchbox. We've had it for about 10 years now. So it is so beat up, but it still works. I still push little buttons and it still makes little R2-D2 sounds. So if you're wondering about the longevity, it's held up well. It's been abused and we've still got it. They had some wallpaper. This is 100% if I had an office space.
Right.
I would use this. I asked Celestino, our Star Wars guy, and he was like, no. It's not in universe. If I was decorating, I'd go in universe.
Okay.
But I like that you look at this and it just feels like a nice graphic image. And then it's when you get closer that you would realize that it's galactic battles.
That is very cool.
That appeals to me very much. There's a Star Wars Christmas tree.
Yes.
Neat little image made up of various silhouettes from the Star Wars universe, like we've seen over the years with Mickey, right? You take the Mickey silhouette and then you gather various other Disney characters within that. Well, this one, they've pulled various Star Wars silhouettes to create a tree using an AT-AT at the base, Death Star as the top. So a neat little thing there. And the Corksicle set that they were highlighting is sold out.
Oh.
However, they do have other Corksicle sets that are available. Not anymore. It's now sold out too.
Okay, so these are popular. So if you find any type of Corksicle set that you want, grab it.
Because that wasn't sold out when I looked earlier today. One of the things I like about Corksicle is that unlike the typical water bottle that has just the very rounded end, I meant to grab my Corksicle. The Corksicle tapers a little bit at the bottom, so holding it is easier than the traditional bottle. So in addition to that other aspect of the insulation and the keeping your stuff cold, that's part of what I like about Corksicle as a brand. So Becca, that brings us to this week's Sensational Seven. So this morning, woke to the news that Disney Parks finally let us all know that Little Mermaid is returning to her spot in Disney's Hollywood studios, that they're going to be presenting a new show. You can learn about that on Laughing Place. I'm sure further details will be coming in the weeks ahead. But yes, the Little Mermaid is returning to the animation courtyard at Disney Hollywood Studios. So I went with a Little Mermaid inspired collection of 7 items by Sensational Seven is loosely inspired by the personalities and interests of the 7 dwarfs. That would be Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy, Bashful, and Doc. And starting off, we've got a beautiful storybook featuring the story of the Little Mermaid. But what's interesting about this particular presentation is that they take various concept art or production designs and use that as the imagery and the illustrations within the tale of the Little Mermaid. They've done this with a few of the animated classics. You can find them on Amazon, and just wanted to be sure you're aware of that. So like I say, a nice little story time when you're getting ready to unwind at the end of the day. Next up, I've got Happy. Here is a beautiful mug, gonna bring a smile to your face, remind you my voice is a treasure. It's got some of the sea life and representations from the live action version of the story. The golden handle really caught my eye because I was like, that would just bring a smile to my face. First thing in the morning, pouring myself a cup of coffee because it's cold. I don't like to be cold. So everything about this was like, it's like a little smile in the morning. Next up, I have Grumpy. Fight away the grumps, toss your hair up underneath the cap. This particular one features Ariel and Flounder. And it says, take your dreams further. So there you go, a little way to fight off those winter grumps if you've got them. Yeah, Flounder from the new movie Caught Your Eye First. I can do that. I love marine life. So Flounder catches my eye in a good way, unlike Sebastian doesn't catch my eye in a good way in the live action version. So, but it's a thing. Let's see. Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey. Usually I go with jewelry, nice, super sparkly items. It's closing in on the Christmas, so I know gift giving is on people's mind. And this is currently a rather high-ranking toy at Amazon. And so I wanted to let everybody know about it. It's a princess necklace activity set. You can create necklaces featuring these 5 different princesses, right? You've got Tiana, Belle, Snow White, Cinderella, and Ariel, which is why I've included it here. It's got some sparkly beads, but it's a neat little way to be able to make your own necklaces if you have someone in your life who perhaps would enjoy being able to make their own Disney princess jewelry. For Sneezy, you got to keep those tissues handy. So I like to focus on a purse or a backpack. And in this case, it is a BoxLunch exclusive. It has a dingle hopper zip pull, otherwise known as a fork. Features that beautiful scene when Ariel is hugging her Prince Eric in her grotto. So grateful for the addition. And a little Flounder. This is cute. Would you call this chibi? Would you call this anime style?
To me, I think more chibi, but
yeah, no, I know.
I don't know for sure, yeah. But more chibi than anime.
Okay. For Bashful, I go with the more subtle. This is incredibly subtle. People would really have to be staring at you to know that you have a floating Ariel in your pen.
Ooh.
Check it out. Do you remember these when you were little?
Oh, yes. My favorite was the clicker, like the different colored pens. I had one that was Beauty and the Beast with 10 different oh my goodness. That was my favorite. But these were second to that.
I can remember going to Disneyland and you could buy one. Okay, you could buy them for like various Disneyland things, and my memory is that, and this is totally from memory, was that you could get one that was like Mickey on the Davy Crockett Explorer canoes, or you could get one that was the Main Street vehicle that would go. That's like totally from memory that's what you could get. But I know that if I went in the office right now and grabbed a pen, I could grab one of these that's Pocahontas.
Oh, that's so cool.
That we got it at the parks. I just saw that one the other day when I was looking for a pen. But here you can add Ariel, and so as you write, when you pick the pen up, you can watch it. You can just sit there for a while and entertain yourself by watching it float back and forth. from top to bottom. And finally, Doc, I think of him as the foundation. So oftentimes I kind of go right back to a more familiar, standard, foundational aspect of Disney or toys or merchandise. And in this case, it is the Little Mermaid Ariel doll. This is currently as of when I put this list together, this was number 2 among dolls on Amazon. It was second only to a Monster High doll.
Okay.
It was outpacing Asha. It was outpacing Mirabelle. And the next kind of the classic Disney princess, the first classic Disney princess I could find was on the 20s on the list, and was Aurora.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
So I thought, hey, I'll showcase it here, and that'll give me a chance to be able to talk about it. You can see right now it's listed as the number 1 most gifted in preschool dolls and doll houses. So, because they have a variety of different kinds of doll and categories. So there you go. And they showcase it in the one that fits best. But I went and looked and I saw it, dolls, just straight up dolls. Number 2 at the time. So kind of that, I'll be honest, it kind of surprised me. I did not realize that her popularity had continued even with the addition of Asha.
Yes. Now I still haven't seen Wish, but I have seen The Little Mermaid, and Hallie as Ariel is such good casting. So I can see where a lot of kids would be, well, even adults too, where a lot of people would be drawn to that character. She's fantastic.
I was telling a friend of mine that for me, the on land portions of The Little Mermaid were so engaging.
Yes.
As compared to the underwater sequences of this live action version, I never got as invested in them. But when she was on land and kind of exploring the kingdom with Eric and all of that, it's just so charming. I thoroughly enjoyed those when they're in the market and dancing. Yeah,
I know.
thoroughly enjoyed those aspects of the live action film. So Becca, that now brings us to the shopping list.
Yes. Yep, we're getting ready to wrap things up. We had another Pintastic Tuesday, and I say it was a girl power hour because everything today was female superheroes from Marvel Comics and Marvel Cinematic Universe. So yes, She-Hulk and Ms. Marvel, absolutely. Several others that I was surprised that popped up, but very glad to see them there. So lots of fun. We have a Winnie the Pooh collection on Shop Disney, which feels it's apparel. It's sweatshirts and t-shirts, but it feels very much like the stuff of the 90s, although some of it does say established, I think in 1966 is it, when the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh first debuted, but that makes sense that the movie debuted then, and then kind of in the 90s there was this resurgence. So some fun stuff there. Daily deals at Shop Disney. Yesterday was 20% off toys, and today we have I think buy one get one ornaments. I don't actually have an article up on that right now, but just wanted to let you know that Shop Disney does have daily deals counting down towards the holidays. And then BoxLunch, their last day of their flash sale, or at least this current flash sale, 30% off site wide. And then I'm sure something else will be on sale soon too. There's an Evil Queen Loungefly series coming to Loungefly, and that'll be in January. And those I think are on the website to look at. But again, you can't purchase it. They're not doing pre-orders yet. Harvey's Frozen collection launched last week. A lot of the stuff sold out, but there are still a few that are available and in stock, and a few that are listed as notify me when available. So that makes me think they will be coming back. They have removed some others, and I think they're probably done with those, but you haven't missed out yet on the Harvey's collection. Way of Water, another round of Funko Pops. I double checked to make sure that I wasn't going crazy. These are not pops that we've seen before. Okay. So there's a new wave of the Avatar Funko Pop. Wolverine from Marvel Comics is turning 50 next year. So we've already got some action figures that are available for pre-order, some 2-packs of him with a few of his biggest rivals. And then Disney Plus shows that have made it on home video, as in The Mandalorian season 1 and 2 and WandaVision. Also Loki. We have reviews. Alex reviewed the 4K and Blu-ray discs of those. So if you're looking to gift that or trying to decide whether to get it for yourself, we've got some good advice for you on our site. And then prequel trilogy from Star Wars. There's going to be some new figures that will be coming from Hasbro this next year. And then finally, the Jedi Survivor video game soundtrack is on vinyl, or will be released on vinyl. So yeah, it's a lot.
And I'm sure we're going to have more information about Zootopia merchandise that's over in Shanghai, Disneyland. So lots going on here at Laughing Place. So follow us on Twitter. Like the stream if you enjoyed it. We greatly appreciate the likes. It helps other people find us. If you hit like, it lets YouTube know that people enjoyed this, and then they want to make sure other people see it. So we appreciate it when you hit like. Later on this same YouTube channel, we've got Disney Trivia Live. That's at 7:30 Pacific. We've got trivia contest, Sing a Song for the Holidays, and apparently something called 299 Be Hard. So apparently Doobie worked on a contest and made it a challenging one. So we shall see what's going on. I think that's what that means, but with my husband, I'm never quite sure. That's hosted by Doobie and Gideon. It's a lot of fun. You can compete head to head against fellow Disney fans in this. It's mostly multiple choice, some fill in the blank, that kind of dynamic. All things Disney, all over the place. So stop by, join in for that. And like I say, Laughing Place is currently got Shanghai Disneyland coverage popping up. I saw while we were here with all of you, I saw something that said like impressive animatronic video. So I'm guessing the team has been working on that, and perhaps that's popped up here on YouTube while we've been here on YouTube. If not, stay tuned. It'll be there soon. So with that, I'll say goodbye. Becca, I guess we'll be here next week, yeah?
I think so.
Cool. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll see you all next time. Bye for now.